Good afternoon, children. So let's continue with chapter 7th of history, that is Emperor Ashoka, correct? How he gave up war. Now I've already told you the Maurya destiny consists of the king started with Chandragupta, then Bindusar, and then came Ashoka. And Ashoka had a habit of writing the ideas of Chanakya on pillars, like he used to inscribe it so that the general public can see it and they can follow it, correct? Now we go further with this. Now children, we talk about the ruling of the empire. Means this I already informed you last time also, correct? The ruling of the empire means how he used to manage such a big empire. So he had people under him, and the people under him also had other people who used to do the work and give the overall work. After doing the work, they will answer to the main person, and the main person will answer to the minister, and the minister will answer to the emperor. So emperor was in touch with each and everything, correct? So if someone in the emperor means in the whole kingdom, if not kingdom, the whole empire, there are rules which were given by the king, by King Ashoka. So someone will not follow or something, then the ministers or the department wise people will punish them. Then Ashoka also used to take taxes, all that thing as normal it goes on, it was going on, correct? Now tribute is what, children? I told you it is one sort of like something giving to the king. Now if you are a farmer, you will give grains to the farmer. If you are a landlord, you will give land to the farmer, like tax only, one sort of like, but it is not called tax, it is called tribute. It is like a thanks to the king for king giving security to the whole kingdom, whole entire empire, correct? Now if a person are living in forest, what gift they can give to the king? So they can give elephants, they can give gum, wax, timber. Timber is one sort of wood. So these things were given. Now we talk about the capital of Maurya Empire when Ashoka was there. Which was the empire, the capital of Maurya Empire? It was Patliputra. What was it? Patliputra. So once, a Greek ruler, his name was Alexander, and his right hand was Seleucus. He sent one person named Megasthenes just to go and see how the working of this Maurya Empire is, because during those days the very strongest and the very happiest empire was Maurya Empire. So what did he write in his book was, okay, when he went over there, he saw the the king sitting in a royal cart with all elephants, many elephants side by decorated, and the king also sitting on the side back of the elephant, which was very much decorated. There were different types of birds, and all the people were dancing, all people with different dressings. They all were enjoying, and overall, if you see the whole kingdom, the king was also very happy, and the people around him were also very happy. So this all he wrote in his book, and he sent it to the Greek ruler. Got it? And he said over there, and how was Patliputra like, because why the Greek person wanted all this information so that he can attack over there, correct? If he knows who the entry points and all, he can attack over there. So he also described that Patliputra is fully covered with big walls. The boundaries are covered with walls, and it has 64 gates. Okay, and on each gate there are securities, and there are towers. Towers means a tall stem, a tall thing on which the people can see if some enemy or someone is coming from far away. So how many towers were there? 570 towers were there. And how many openings were there to enter into the capital? 64. Got it? And how the he found whatever he saw, now he described, he saw there are two flory buildings over there, and these buildings are not cemented, they are made of wood, okay, and wood and bricks. Same way even the king's palace, he described how it is, so that the Greek ruler gets an idea about it, so they can plan how to attack it. But the Greek was very surprised to hear that the people and the king are very much in contact with each other and they respect each other a lot. Okay, so this was the description given by Megasthenes. Now we talk about children. Ashoka is a ruler. Unique ruler means he was very different from the normal kings. Okay, what he wanted to do is, first and foremost, as I said, whatever he wanted to make his people understand, now he used to write on inscriptions. Inscriptions means either he used to make pillars and write on it, inscribed on it, or he used to inscribe on walls. And all the inscription was in the language of Pratik or Brahmini. This because this was the common language which all people can understand. Which was the language which was used for inscriptions? Pratik and Brahmini. Okay. Now, and Ashoka was such a king who always used to think about others, means about the people, not about his happiness, how he can make his people more happy. Okay, that was always in his mind. So he was very different from other kings. Now, children, one of the main enemies of Ashoka was Kalinga. Okay, Kalinga is a place which is now known as Patna. Before it was known as Kalinga. So they were always there to ready to attack this place. Fine. And Ashoka, after many fights, small fights, big fights, he win the Kalinga Empire. Okay. But what happened after he win the empire, when he saw the battlefield means where the actual war was going on, he saw all dead bodies, all bloodsheds, everywhere blood. Some people without hands, they are alive but they can't even get up because the leg is not there, your hands are not there. So he felt very bad. Okay, for what we are fighting? After fighting, just we are fighting just for a piece of land, and what we are getting, we are giving away so many people's life. So he felt so bad. Okay, from that day onwards, after winning Kalinga, actually he was the most powerful king in the whole area, you can say in the whole surrounding over there. But he gave up. He gave up means he left his kingdom and he went. Okay, I don't want to be a king where people have to go on killing others and make the empire big and big. Okay, so if we go to see, how was basically Ashoka, what Ashoka believed, what was his duty or what was his dharma. He believed, he was not believing in a god or something. Whatever he had learned from his father, same he was doing. He was teaching his people how to behave. How to behave means he's thinking, look, he was a good follower of Buddha. And what were the Buddha's teaching? Not to harm any people, not to cheat anyone, not to kill animals, not to do sacrifice of animals, correct, not to do stealing. Then we should take care of human beings also, and non-living beings also. Even we should take care of animals also, birds also. So these only teachings he used to teach the people. Okay. And he had many problems because Maurya Empire was very big. As I said in the starting, only different people with different language, different religion you stayed over there. So he always saw fights between different religions or the neighboring people coming to attack. So he had, and then also in the family itself there were fights. I want to be the powerful person. I want to be the powerful person. So he was like, he never liked all these things. And he also saw the servants are not treated good. Look, Ashoka king himself, he used to treat the servants and all very well. But other ministers and all, they never give respect to servants and slaves. They talked with him in a very dirty manner, which Ashoka never liked it. So what he did, he appointed Buddha, what we say, saints, sadhus. They were known as Dharma Mahatmas. Okay, he appointed Dharma Mahatmas and he gave him the duty that you go in each and every part of my empire and teach people how to live, to follow all these things so that there will be no fights. People will be satisfied with what they have. Okay, and Ashoka also wrote many all these such things on inscriptions and pillars so that the normal general people can read it and they can follow it. Ashoka also sent these dharma gurus to Egypt, Greece, Syria and Sri Lanka. Okay, and he built roads, wells, then rest houses for people who are coming from far away. Then he also made arrangement for medical treatments, means if someone is not well or something, medicine is required. So he did many good many good things for like mankind, okay, to help men. And his what was his actual teaching for his people? Subjects means his people. It was not to go for, in olden days, children, if someone is not well, they will go to some babas and all. Babas means some magical person who will do some magic. They used to believe so. So Ashoka used to say, don't go this way, this all is nothing, they are going to give you nothing. Do something which is actually going to make use of it, okay, which will help you out. He used to say, always respect servants and slaves, respect elder people. Then what else he used to say is like, give gifts to the sadhus. If sadhus come, you see sadhu on your lane, always give him something. Mm. And then take care of the animals, the creatures which cannot speak. So, be polite with all, do not fight. Respect all religion. Do not say this religion is good and bad. All religion are equal. Respect all. So children, he was the only king, the only unique, special king who gave his life totally just for the benefit of the people, for the welfare of the people. With this, our chapter gets over. See you tomorrow, kids. Bye bye.